Just a Tom Brady receiver. He's that guy for anyone. And he spent so much time proving himself as he got into the league, just what you were talking about. Can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself. It's continuing to develop in his craft. And I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams, and he doesn't give up on any single play.
Time running out here on the play clock. They come up in an offset eye. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Still second down.
Brady to throw on second down. And this is incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On third and long, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And now the rookie's free. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
To throw for it is Ryan. And this will be caught. So the try for 2, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And some room to maneuver. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, the left-footed Ryan Allen to kick it away for the Pats.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Always enjoy a good fake, but I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan from 17 yards out. And the Patriots get a score closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
It's a gain of 5 on the play. Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
And as a defender, if you come with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Now Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Here's Blunt. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot read.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Another pistol look here. Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmental.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 58 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed.
I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa! everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Thank you very much, Larry. While the skies may be ominous, there's never a bad day for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And brought down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Let's go.
Wentz now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Okay, even just being nice, the last two plays were not very good offensively. So if you're the play caller, was it the team's execution or was it strategy? If it was execution, you continue to call the game the way you're calling it. If it's strategy, change up what you're doing and figure it out.
This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Defense.
Now Donnie Jones, an original 7th-round pick of the Seahawks, on to punt it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Wow, what a gutsy call. If you're the defense, opening drive, you just got the stop, or at least you think, and then boom, right back on the field for more.
It had the feel of something that they had planned for all week long. Hey, first drive of the game, let's be aggressive, let's go get them. And now defensively, they've got to be writing notes to themselves. In practice, work on fake punts right out of the gate because that was really unexpected.
Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action to Sproles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green-Beckham, 38 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And some space here. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Curse, and that'll bring up second down. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete as well. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jermaine Kearse from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Wilson going to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Now it's Barner. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. And in a tight ball game like this, the defense looking for a stop. You kind of, whether you're the offense or the defense, you don't want to be the one to screw this thing up.
No, not at all. And right now, you got...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mike Bennett in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green Beckham, 84 yards. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. We focus our attention now on the Eagles' defense. Obviously a close game from the defensive standpoint. Maybe don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense. Up in a good position to give them a chance to fully be back in this game.
Sometimes that defense triggers the offense. We'll see.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And unable to connect on.
People are trying to tap. Bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
10 yards to go on third. Here's Wilson to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nigel Bradham. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And, oh, no, they spike it here. That was... I'm speechless. You're back in the shadow of your own goalpost. Well, talk. I don't know.
I was hoping you would keep talking.
First half, I bet.
I was hoping that you weren't speechless because I have no explanation for this. It does remind me a little bit of a playoff game in the NFL a few years back where they ran a real trick.
Looking for Green. Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Second and 10 now. Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing now. Wilson on first down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. On first down, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So two successful.
Dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll start out on the ground with Sproles. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm in quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. This is taken at the 23. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore. The big fella, 20, 10, and oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. To throw is Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jimmy Graham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Wentz on third down. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50?
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This will be caught at the 2. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. I can't imagine we'd see another throw here. 3rd and goal from the 1. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Wilson gonna throw for it. And he's got
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the...
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the head coach reaches for the red flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 62 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. Now, I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, it's Ryan. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme there. That'll bring up second down. Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So ways to go here on 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Ryan. Finding Gabriel, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Throwing again, Ryan. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Ryan to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how...
And it's the first quarter, but they gave up the score last time. How important is it here not to fall 2 scores behind?